Good afternoon, Transpac race fans. I'm Dobbs Davis with the Trans-Pacific Yacht Club, giving you the 5 July analysis of what's going on out on the race course. Using our tracker, we can see that this fleet has consolidated even more. Yesterday and the last couple of days, we've been talking about how we could see 3 distinct groups with the Tuesday starters in this region where my cursor is, the Thursday starters up in this region, and then the Saturday starters back here. They've been plagued with a little lighter air than everybody else, but their speeds are looking better, and they're starting to converge. They're up in the 10, 11, 12 knot range, which is where they should be. And as you can see by their angle, they're starting to see lifted conditions on starboard jibe as they come into this zone above the rum line. The weather map hasn't changed much. There's been no incentive to go to the south. There's no additional breeze there. We can see that by the blue coloring here of the windy forecast models. And good strong breeze up north of Rum, which is where everybody's going. A few things to note here. Our MOD70s have outpaced all the monohulls, and they're closer to Hawaii than everybody else. You can see some zigzags in their tracks, which simply means they've been jibing down the shifts. Leading is Justin Schaefer's MOD70, unmodified MOD70, and they're ahead of the Maserati with only 515 miles to go. Actually, we can do the math here. So 515 divided by 25.9 is 19.9 hours left for them. So this boat will be finishing sometime tomorrow. That speed can go up and down, of course, on their final approach. Usually the breeze accelerates, trade winds accelerate as they get into the channels here close to the islands, but we'll see. Quite a good time for these fast boats. I don't think it's a record time, but nonetheless a good time. Now, the other thing to note is Jason Carroll's Argo, which dropped out of the race with engine problems earlier. They have come back onto the race course. They're going to actually sail to Hawaii but not race, and it'll be fun to see them when they get there. So that's the third trimaran icon here. If we zoom in on details, I think again we can. What's interesting is because of the lifted breeze, the breeze going back around to the northeast and east, that's giving the boats opportunities to take advantage of wind shifts to shorten the distance to the finish. And you can see by these tracks and orientations of the boats, like yesterday. Well, here, Arsenal J125, they're clearly on port jibe in this sked, looking for ways. In fact, these guys up here, the other J125s, my guess is they'll be looking for opportunities to dig back. They don't want to go all the way to the corner because then they'll be up against the fence and have no opportunity and risk overstanding, actually, which is not good. That's just extra distance sailed. And in the battle between Wings and Favonius, they're barreling along at 7 and 8 knots, so probably downwind, a little lighter breeze maybe here. What's going to be interesting, though, is I think tucked over here, Bill McKinley's Denali 3 is going through the Tuesday starters, and if they keep at this current pace, they could very well be the first monohull to finish. They've got 709 miles left, and they're going 12 knots, so you can do the math. That might get them there faster than any of these Tuesday boats. We'll see if they keep the pace on. So that's it for our report today. If you look at the website, there's an explanation that I made of corrected time. It's quite interesting in how these boats can race. While they're very different, how they can race on an equal handicap. So I urge everybody to take a look at that. With that, this is Dobbs Davis from Transpac Yacht Club signing off for now, and we'll see you tomorrow.